Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring up our first improv duo of the night. Please help me welcome Andy and Jerry are the Trifecta.
Hello! Hello! This is Jerry.
That's Andy.
We're the Trifecta. We also want to give one more shout out to David Norfleet. Clearing up our lights. And to get us, oh, you have some? I saw it.
No, well, all right, fine.
Yeah.
I've got something.
Yeah.
I've got something.
Mm-hmm.
What's a word?
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower. Thank you.
She makes me eat it all the time.
I do.
Constantly eating cauliflower. She finds different ways to make cauliflower into things that don't look like cauliflower, but they still are.
Cauliflower noodles. Cauliflower tetrazzini.
Cauliflower pizza crust. She thinks she's fooling me, but she's not.
It helps with circulation.
That's what she says, and the only thing it seems to do to me is give me gas.
Right, because things are more circulated.
This all happened because of one small little doctor's appointment with my doctor, who, by the way, is, I think, a little bit overprotective of me.
He got hit by a car.
I didn't get hit by a car.
Nissan Altima.
I was grazed. I was grazed.
He was walking across the street and a sable gray Nissan Altima made an illegal left turn and hit him.
Oh, honey, it was a yellow. It was a yellow.
It was a sable gray.
No, I'm saying the light was a yellow. The light was a yellow.
Don't mansplain what color the car was.
I'm just
It was a
saying.
sable gray Nissan Altima.
I'm just saying.
It was an illegal left turn.
I'm just saying.
The doctor said it was in the top 35 most tragic left turn accidents he's seen in his career.
Bernadette has been extremely hard on this poor driver. He was just a young
We're
man.
suing him.
You're suing him, which I think is wrong. This whole country's just run on lawsuits.
I've also wrote a strongly worded letter and put it in his driveway.
Lots of swear words, and she doesn't swear. She's a church-going lady.
I looked some up online.
She did. She went to Urban Dictionary, and she had some words on there that I didn't even think existed.
I won't share any of them with you, but a lot of them involve the body. Peter. Peter. Peter, this happens to everyone in the 3rd grade. It happened to me when I was in 3rd grade. Do you want me to call your mom?
Really?
It's fine. An
Really?
erection is a normal thing. I mean, I didn't expect it to happen during the reading of Sam Goes to the World Fair, but you know what? To each their own. I can call your mom.
No!
I can explain it to her.
No!
It's fine, Peter.
It's still there.
I tend to think about, when I'm in that sort of situation, I tend to think of something that distracts me. Do you know much about the stock market?
What?
Hold on, I'll check some stocks for us. KPMG up to $32.56. OKR, that's a Oregonian Knowledge Resource Center. Yep, I'm going to translate these acronyms right
It's
live.
getting smaller.
Yep, see? The S&P 500 hit a 3/4 high today.
Almost gone.
And gold is strong, but the US dollar is still weak to the euro. That should do it.
Better.
Great. Well, I guess you can go to lunch now.
Listen, I really appreciate it, Mr. Sanderson.
It happens to everyone.
Thank you. You didn't ask what caused it.
I would assume the melon market probably.
Well, I mean, you thought it was the story.
Then what was it?
Well, I was looking out on the playground, and it was windy today, you know? I mean, it still is windy out there.
Were you looking at Mrs. Gonzalez?
Yes. She was wearing one of those skirts again.
I know, I understand.
Wind
Yeah.
just blew it.
Yes, well, just understand that if people catch you leering when you're an adult, they'll lock you up. Yeah. Have a good lunchtime.
You are lying!
I am not.
You're lying!
I'm not, Sam. I'm not lying. Sam, you're all a titter.
I am a titter! I am a titter. This is big stuff.
Yes.
It is big stuff.
Yeah.
Lewis!
Yeah.
My God. It's taken 5 years, but it's finally here. And I am a titter!
I know, I can see that. Well, it's right there on the desk. Why don't you read it?
Oh my God. Dear Mr. Tripp, we are pleased to announce that your grant proposal has been accepted. Full funding.
They're going to build the fountain.
I know it.
They're going to build the fountain. I'm so happy for you, Sam.
Oh,
I know you've been trying to get that fountain built for quite some time.
I sure have. It's a goddamn good cause. It should be built.
Oh, I know. I mean, like, explain it again to me. It's very.
I'd be happy to explain it to you.
All the different
It gives
parts.
me great pleasure to explain why this fountain is important. And luckily, Senator McCartney found it important.
Yeah.
You know why? Because Senator McCartney knew that my father was a misunderstood individual.
Yeah.
Totally misunderstood.
Absolutely.
Totally maligned in the press at the time of his death.
Absolutely.
People should understand that other people are allowed to have their secrets and it should be fine.
Yeah. Absolutely.
His secret didn't bother anyone, did it?
No, not at all.
No.
None.
None.
Absolutely not.
Are you agreeing with me?
Absolutely.
You are.
Completely.
Are you agreeing with me because you agree, or are you agreeing with me to be agreeable?
Yeah.
Both. I don't know about you.
Sam, I'm happy for you. I was very happy when you had this idea for the fountain, and I've seen you struggle for years, and no one would fund it, and now they're funding your fountain.
Well, I'm just saying, there was a lot of grunting and grumbling that's gone over the last few years.
Not from you,
Yes,
Sam.
from you. You think you don't grunt and grumble, but you do. You do it very quietly.
I hem and haw. I don't grunt and grumble.
Whatever. One way or
It's
another.
different, Sam. It's different. I hem and I haw, but I do not grunt and grumble.
You know, you would think that with you were hemming and hawing, that you would do it in a more subtle way. Because I think you think you're being subtle, but you're not being subtle. You hem and you haw at your desk right over here. See, you're doing it right now.
I know
You
I
just
hawed. I know I hawed. I'm happy for you and your fountain. I'm happy. Just accept that.
You never look at the picture of my father. Go look at the picture of him. Go look at it. This is the moment of his arrest. Right there. Look at the picture. Look at it. The people all around him, they're throwing fruit at him. Where did these people get fruit? I still say the police provided the fruit.
I'm happy for you, Sam. I really am.
Look at his face.
I know. He's embarrassed.
There's urine all over him. Where did the urine come from?
He peed himself, Sam.
That's right, he peed himself. That part was voluntary, but that was his secret.
I know. I know the story, Sam. I know how he was held up in Mick Schmidt's hardware store
That's right.
for nearly 8 hours.
That's right.
And then they had to call in the crisis negotiator.
That's right.
And he urinated himself in defiance.
That's right. of the crisis negotiator. Because my father doesn't like people negotiating his business.
No, he said if there's going to be a negotiation, he was going to lead.
That's right. And so he pissed himself to show that crisis negotiator who was in charge.
What was their name? It was
The name of who?
the crisis negotiator.
The crisis negotiator's name was Stanley.
I'm very happy.
Are you, Louis?
I really am. I'll take you out for cake.
You'll take me out for cake?
Yeah, I'll take you out for cake.
I had something better in mind, Louis.
Right?
And believe me, this comes because of my absolute confidence in you. I want you to design Daddy's fountain.
All right. But you've been working on it for so long.
I know. And I'll be honest with you, I've stayed up late nights. And every time I think I'm there, when I wake up in the morning, I look at what I've designed and I say, ugh.
Well, all right then. I'll design the fountain.
Right.
Something modern, maybe with less urine involved.
That's my boy.
Great.
That's my boy.
I'll pick up some cake for us.
Okay. Jackie?
Dr. Mendelsohn, you wanted to see me?
I did.
Okay. I've got your schedule.
Thank you.
You've got a 10 o'clock, a 10:30, 11 o'clock. You skip 11:30. You got an hour-long lunch, and then Mr. Rabinowitz is coming in to measure for new office furniture.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome.
New hairdo.
Thank you. Yes, you noticed.
Yes, I did. Took off a few inches.
I did.
Very nice. Very modern.
They say it frames my face.
I would say it does.
Was that all, Doctor?
Yes.
Great.
It's Jackie.
Yes, Doctor.
I wanted to perhaps speak.
All right.
I thought it might be worthwhile to speak about yesterday.
Oh, you mean the kiss?
Yes, the kiss.
Well, I apologize.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I guess we can call it mixed signals. You said, hand me the x-ray, and then I made out with you.
Yes.
I thought, in my mind, I thought that was you coming on to me, and I figured I would spare us the back and forth and the double entendre and the witty banter, and I just figured I would go for it.
Jackie, I do like you. You are a extremely
Thank you.
capable person. You have been my most... No.
Did I just read that again?
Jackie. Listen, Jackie. I want to have a... Jackie! Why the hell did you slap me?
Because just because we made out doesn't mean you can go to my breast right away, Doctor.
You were holding me to your breast! You know what, Jackie? I am very sorry about this. This is not what I wanted. I am going to draft... And boys, you are getting strong. I am. That's good, boys, yes. I'm doing this right. 3 reps, boys, 3 reps.
I kill him. I kill him, Vladimir.
Yes.
When I see him, I kill him.
Good,
I
good.
take his eyes and I rip them from
You
his side.
that's
I
right.
take his arms and I beat him like
Beat him with his own
I
arms.
take his scrotum and I eat it.
Wait, what?
I eat his scrotum, I take his scrotum and I rip it and I eat
Boys,
it.
we have talked about this. This is many times we have talked about this scrotum eating idea. You must stop with this idea. Boys, everyone would understand if you rip this man's eyes out, if you beat him with his own arms. For God's sake, the man has dishonored your marriage.
Yes, he has taken my wife, he has taken Ulia from
That's
me.
right, he has, and he deserves a vengeance.
I will rip his ears out.
Yes, that's
I
good.
will reach up and grab his intestines and choke
Yes,
him.
I like
and I will
this.
chew on his scrotum.
Boys,
He shall know pain when I am chewing on his scrotum.
boys, please, I must say to you, stop practicing the scrotum chewing, please. Please stop practicing. I see you at night taking bits of rubber and just choking on them.
I can chew through wood now.
No! Boris, you must understand. This is not just your reputation that is on the line anymore. My reputation as the trainer of fighters.
I would kill him though. He stole my Yulia.
Yes, I know. But I train fighters with honor. Fighters who know which parts of body can be dismembered and dismantled. I do not
The rules are confusing to me.
What is confusing? The poster is right here. It points to all of the parts.
Everything is green but that.
Scrotum is a bright red.
I never remember. So let me review. All right. I will break his kneecaps.
Yes, right there.
I will pull out his eyelashes.
Yes, one at a time.
I will screw off his chin.
Yes, yes.
And then I will eat his scrotum. Yeah. Let us have cake.
Could I have a strong smell that's in the air?
Garlic.
I heard garlic. Thank you, garlic. Hey, John. Hey, John. John, I took down all the mirrors. All the crucifixes are gone.
But you made linguini.
Wait a minute. Is this real? So the garlic thing is real too? All right, hold on.
When I said you could move in, there were rules in this apartment.
John, I'm doing the garbage disposal.
Stanley, you need to talk about the house rules.
John, we've talked about this.
What?
Don't turn on any lights. Don't walk around during the daytime without slippers on that are extra padded. Don't look in my coffin.
Yes. And do not cook with garlic.
John, I used a teensy bit of garlic.
It does not matter. It does not. I follow your rules. I keep a kosher kitchen. We eat on separate plates. I take my shoes off.
You have...
And I have composted, as you can see, the compost heap. I have composted, but you do not abide my rules, Stanley.
John, I'm not sure. The hissing. I feel like you're trying to pull sort of like a status thing on me right now. And I mean, the hissing thing.
I have been alive for 3,000 years.
I know, this is always, I've been alive for 3,000 years.
I have dreamt the blood
I've drank
of
the blood
many.
of kings.
I have slain Dracula.
Yes, I know.
I have sat at the right hand of Bala,
Right,
the leader
yes,
of the vampire clan. I
have beheaded Joan. American.
And I put her in the non-kosher fridge. All I ask is for a few simple rules, Stanley. I'm going to have to give you 30 days notice.
You know what? It's actually, there's no reason to. I found a place. I'm going to move out this week. Why are you upset? I thought you would like this. This is good.
But in our rental agreement, I am to be provided 30 days notice. I am to be provided 30 days notice. I am being to provide a 30 days notice.
This isn't...
Sleep.
John, you've told me before you have unlimited amounts of wealth. That because of all of the kings you have slain and impaled, all of the fortune...
Joan, a man lady!
Yes, and Joan as well. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I think you're being a little bit, I don't know, stingy. Am I wrong? I mean, do you really need the 30 days notice? This is better for both of us. We don't get along. I mean, I don't like you.
Really? I thought we had a amicable relationship.
Really?
That we fought like brothers. Much like I fought with my brother during the Crusades. I then slayed him and changed him into a vampire, but that's besides the point. But I always considered you the mortal family I never had.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm sure you're a good guy. You're a great guy. I just, you know.
I know I can be demanding. I understand. Truth is, I'm not well. I don't do well with roommates.
Oh, no, I wouldn't go that far.
No, I killed them, Stanley. They're dead.
What?
Yes.
Well, you said that you had just had a 2-bedroom for a long time, and that you decided it was just too much room for you.
Yes. After I killed the last roommate. I feel like we're bonding. I feel very vulnerable, but it's very good.
I think I feel more vulnerable right now, John.
Sometimes I wonder when I look in the mirror and don't see anything there, am I enough?
John, I have to ask, since you have such a history of killing your roommates, did you have any intentions towards me?
Not at the moment, but if you wanted to leave earlier than 30 days.
I could stay for 30. That's probably fine.
We would need to negotiate security deposits. As you know, you're a hairy man and it clogs our drains.
I could probably make that happen.
I'm going to stalk and kill the Murphys across the street. I'll be back later.
You do you.
What's the reason people gather?
A campfire.
I heard a birthday. Thank you. To you. Happy birthday, Mr. Gulliver. Happy birthday from all of us at the Cook County Post Office.
Oh, man.
Open it.
Rudy,
Yeah.
you're telling me everybody in the office,
Yeah, we signed the card.
everybody chipped in for this?
Everyone.
Come here. Bring it in. Bring it in. That's good. You're a good boy.
Thank
You're
you.
a good boy.
Yeah. Well, I look up to you, Mr. Gulliver.
Hey, well, I appreciate that. You know, you worked 30 years at a post office. It's nice to hear someone's looking up to you.
Yeah, well, Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, I came in today, I thought it was just going to be any old day. I didn't even know if you guys knew my birthday.
Oh, well, no, I looked it up.
You looked up my birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's very resourceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Open your present.
Sure, I'm going to open
You're
that
going to
right
really like it.
now. Oh, I can.
You mentioned this last week.
Here we go. And it is... It's a framed photo of my ex-wife.
Yeah. I took it from her bushes.
You took... I'm sorry, you took...
I was in the bushes and I took it.
You were in the bush... Which bushes?
Her backyard bushes.
Rudy, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, you went to my ex-wife's backyard?
Yeah.
And
You said you were missing her and you wanted, if only you could see her one more time, and so I took a picture.
Oh, I'll just let myself in.
Oh, this is your other surprise. It's your ex-wife, Kathleen. I'll leave you two alone.
Thomas. I had nothing to do with this. Rudy just simply looks up to me. I swear I... It has been 5 years since I have heard from you, and I am going to be perfectly honest with you. Do you want honesty right now? Do you? Good, because I'm going to be very honest. The last 5 years of my life have been the calmest, the happiest, and the fullest. Kathleen, I assure you, I didn't want to have this photo. It was simply given to me, and you may have it back. Thank you. Don't look at me like that. It's just, well, it's good to, it's good to see you. You look well. You do, you look like you've taken back up Zumba. Yes. Well, you have to, you know. I mean, we're both back on the market. Seems you're not back quite on the market. I've been busy. House hunting, you know, it's been harder. The real estate's the shits, and well, it's just. You don't turn your back. Please don't turn your back. You always turn your back when you're upset. I know you're playing the pity card, but you're not getting my pity. Because I learned long ago when you turn your back that you're actually making faces at me. I know that's exactly what you're doing right now. Listen, it's fine. I'm sorry that this happened. It happens to be my birthday, and this is not the kind of present that I wanted. It isn't, all right? Look at me. I'm 52 years old. I lost pretty much everything in the divorce, and that's my fault, and I get it. I own it. I own it. Don't say that. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Fine, I won't say it. No, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. You drove me away. You drove... No! You fucking drove me away. It's your fault. It's your fault. No!
21st and 22nd in this theater at 8 p.m. We bring on a guest, and next month's guest is Lisa Rowland from If you want to follow us, go to our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/trifectasf. Thanks so much.